Good morning, everybody, or good evening.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you again for your participation this evening, and we are coming close to the the final phase of consultation, right? And and I think in the past few weeks we have seen big progress in the plan from each team, right? And I I yeah, I discussed with Joe, and I think it's quite possible that this week the detailed plan can be, yeah, I think presented, right? The detailed plan that Joe emphasized about what actions, what kind of teaching strategies, uh, what kind of activities, actions that we would expect from uh, from the sessions. If you read the plan, can you imagine that what teachers are going to do and what and trainers are going to do, right? So I think that's we are coming close to that kind of plan based on last week result. So we think that this week the detailed plan can be presented this week from each team, and next week, the most exciting week, we are quite confident that some of you have some ideas about how to deliver the plan, right? So I think that a mini lesson demonstration from each team, country team, can be uh, can be delivered during the sessions. It's quite. I know that it might be quite challenging because we attend virtually, right? But we would like you to try to pick the lessons that you can at least demonstrate a mini lesson and acting as if you were trainers and we were teachers who attend your training sessions, and how you are going to lead that mini lesson for about maybe 15 to 20 minutes. Right? I think that that can give us, I think, some ideas, and I think it will be a good exchange among us as educators. You know? So yeah, and I think what do you think, Joe? Do you think our group, based on the progress that they have made, right? Does that sound a good idea?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea that this week,
Yeah.
today we can use today to see if there's any general questions
Mm.
about planning the professional development,
Mm.
and then tomorrow and Thursday we can have maybe each day two groups present. I think we have four groups. Is that correct, Kasra? So
Mm.
each day we could have two groups present. And then next week we could move on and have go beyond the professional development plans and actually have you present like you're actually doing professional development.
Mm. Yeah, I think you might have five. I think if the uh, Malaysian team, if they are ready, yes, they can also, uh, yeah, yeah, if they are ready, they can feel free to present, yeah, as a fifth group,
I think
like Peter's group.
yeah, I think I think every group should have a
Mm.
opportunity to present.
Yes. Mm. Yeah.
So if there's five groups, then I think we can do, we can see how far we get tomorrow with
Mm.
two groups, or maybe three. Maybe by the end of today, we can see who's going to present tomorrow. Each team can have around 30 to 35 minutes to present, and
Yeah.
then we can have discussion.
Mm.
So I think we could be okay.
Yeah. So this week it will be the presentation will be about the plan, right? The PD plan. And next week, we would like to invite the team to demonstrate, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
And it's up to them to pick which lesson they would like to do, right?
Yes.
So,
Yeah, a mini lessons that might last for 15 to 20 minutes.
so are there any questions on that
Hmm.
or comments?
Yeah,
Is that
please.
hopefully that's clear to everybody what we expect going forward?
It's so quiet.
Okay, so I think what we'll do,
Okay.
we'll go in the breakout rooms
Uh-huh.
and what the groups should plan today is how they're going to present their professional development plans uh, tomorrow on Wednesday and Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
One day we'll have two groups, the other day we'll have three groups. We'll see how it goes.
Yes.
Um, and and so today you should really work as a team to figure out how you're going to present. We'll come back around quarter. We'll give you about a good hour and a half, hour and 25 minutes to work or something like that. And then we'll
Mm-hmm.
come back and we'll see who's going to present tomorrow and who's going to present on Thursday. How does that sound?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I saw someone said no comments at this time, so that's good. So I guess that's it's pretty clear on what we're asking everybody to do. So with that, let's go into breakout rooms. I'll let the groups have about 10 minutes to get started, and then I'll go around from breakout room to breakout room to see if anybody has any comments or questions. And then we'll come back at either quarter to 9 or quarter to 8, depending on what country you're in, and to make a list about who's going to present tomorrow and who's going to present on the next day.
Hi, Joe.
Yeah.
Uh, right now I see a few from Indonesia, Thailand, and also some other country. So can we combine them into one room? So right now we have three room, one room for Cambodia, one room for Kazakhstan, and the other one for other country, including Indonesia and Thailand. Is that okay?
Well, I would say no,
Okay.
because I really want, well, the reason why I think that we want each group to present. And so if
Yeah.
each group's
Yeah.
going to present, they should actually go into the breakout rooms right now, and they should start to prepare what they're going to be doing. And so
Okay.
if we combine Thailand with Cambodia, then they can't prepare individually. So, but it's really not up to me. I guess I'll leave it up to you and Kesara if you want Cambodia to present separately or if you want Cambodia to present with Thailand.
I think, yeah, I like to try first, unless they request. Okay, I would assume, yeah, I would like to assume that they want to present, and they can, right? Yeah, and then and because unless there is a different request from the group.
Yeah, because
How
right
about
now
that?
I think there's only one from Indonesia, one from Thailand.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
So that means there will be the only one in that room.
Mm. Yeah.
It's fine,
How
right?
about this? Yeah. How about this? if because this also provide them an opportunity to work, right, on the plan. And
Yeah.
unless they want to discuss the plan with others, right? But I
Okay.
think, yeah, it will be a good opportunity that they can work on the plan by using this moment to work on.
Okay.
Yeah, but if they request that they want to discuss, they can, yeah, they can request from us that they want to discuss with their peers about, yeah, about the plan. Yeah. Mm.
Okay. So I will set for 5
By,
room.
yeah, by
Okay.
country. That would be great.
By country, and the fifth one for other country combined.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. Thank you.
Mm.
Great. So we'll go in our breakout rooms, and in about 5 minutes or so, I will start going around to each breakout room to see if there's questions.
Okay.
So I'm going to wait till 7:30, and then I'll go into a breakout room,
Okay.
and then we'll let them work for, I guess that's an hour and 15 minutes, and then we'll bring them in. Do
Mm.
you have a preferred order and how you would like them to
To work on, right? Okay. Uh,
present?
how about, mm, how about maybe we can go to others. She's from Malaysia, Nadra. Right, I'd like to visit her and then see how she doing. And then maybe she might be a little bit like, I don't know, alone.
Right,
But I will try to.
there's no one for Indonesia here?
The one others is from Malaysia.
Yeah, previously there's
And
one from Indonesia, but I think now it's gone.
oh, okay. And Mr. Heng Bun Tuan, I think
This
uh
Cambodia.
yeah, I think he might not be around at this moment, even though I assigned him to Cambodian group. Yeah, I think we can go to to visit Miss Nedra. Okay, I think he's
we'll go to visit Nadia.
yeah. Joe, yesterday I had a meeting with Malaysian team, right? And then I think Peter, yeah, asked if it's possible if you could share any videos about the CR or modeling that the
I
video,
don't,
maybe
so,
classroom video. Mm,
yeah, the only video I have about modeling is I already shared it, was the one with me,
mm, mm, mm.
right? So I have that.
Yeah.
You have that, don't you? I think I gave you that.
Burin, could you recall? No.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure it's in the Dropbox. I'll
Uh,
look as we go around
yeah,
today. I'll look.
yeah.
I'm pretty
And
sure. If it's not in the Dropbox, I'll add it to the Dropbox. But I'm pretty sure I put it in there already.
mm, and besides modeling, even the CER, the classroom,
Right. I don't have any. Um.
maybe could you ask Anne or Consuelo if they have any recorded classroom adopting the units that maybe it would be a good materials uh, for for the group to learn about how
If they have any videos.
about, or maybe not just only their videos but maybe any uh other teachers that they used to uh train or whatever, that they think it's worthwhile to share, like a
Um.
sample.
I'm a little confused on what you want them to
Look,
share.
yeah,
What would you like them to share?
the yeah, if I'm a teacher, I want to see that how these units are taught using the CR approach, right? And I think maybe this approach is new to them, right? And I think they can learn a lot from a model teacher or model the model teachers who implement the unit. Mm.
Yeah, I just okay, I'll talk to them and see what they have.
Yeah. Uh, I think Dr. I, okay, she left, Dr. Partially. Yeah. And another point, Peter said that I think there is a book, I think that you wrote. Not sure is it about is it about CR or about what, that they don't print anymore? Mm.
I'm sorry, say it again.
The book
Yeah, I'll put
that
in
you,
the link.
right?
I'll put in the
Mm.
chat box.
Yeah. Mm. This one, yeah. This book.
Yeah, it wants me to enter something. Oh, that's not in print anymore? It's a nice book, and there's video. There's all sorts of videos in that book.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so it doesn't
You
bring.
would have to purchase it. I can't.
Uh, I
It's
mean, why? Yeah, he said that it's not
Yeah,
free
it's out of
anymore.
print. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Dr. Monsit said that it's
Oh,
not
Dr.
print anymore.
Right, not Peter. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's out of print.
Mm-hmm. But I think it's back to 2011. It's
Oh,
quite
yeah,
a
it's an old
while
book,
now.
but it's still very valuable.
Yeah.
Mm. How can we get that? We are willing to, order them,
I think you can buy it. Let's buy it.
Yeah,
It's
from
on
Amazon,
Amazon.
from Amazon.
Yeah, I'm on Amazon. And the cart. How do you add it to the cart? This is the facilitator's guide. So I think what we want to do is we want to find the book. Here, I'll show you.
Okay.
So I'm going to share my screen. You can see that, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
This is the facilitator's guide. The facilitator's guide might be out of print, but I think if we search for books, pre-check. Okay, so here's the book. And so you can order them. I mean, let's say we want to order 15 of them. Add to cart. There you go. It's a lot of money, $800. But it actually has a disc that actually has videos.
So for the book, even for the book, it has what is different between the facilitator guide and the book?
Well, the book really goes into detail about what claim evidence and reasoning is all about. And it's written for teachers, right? It's written for helping teachers for professional development really be involved in how to do this. The facilitator's guide was just it was just sort of like, how would you, if you were a professional development leader and you wanted to use this book in professional development, how would you use it? So it's not the substantial thing is actually this book, which is different.
Okay.
So
yeah, this can be, incentive for those who demonstrate.
yeah, there's a lot of let me see if I can find a copy. Hold on a second. Well, I can't easily find it in my office. Oh, I give them away all the time, right? So I don't,
sometimes when
anyways, it does have a video disc with it. And it
no,
basically goes through and it talks about what's claim, what's evidence. It gives lots of examples. It focuses mainly on middle school.
yeah.
So, so if you wanted
Yeah,
to
Joe.
purchase this, that's great. I could certainly ask Kate if the other one is out of print. I can actually ask Kate for the original text of the facilitator's guide. The facilitator's guide is really thin. There's not much to it.
Okay.
I would say if you want to buy anything, you really want to buy this.
Yeah.
It's,
I think we can think about purchasing this book and distribute for each team, maybe.
Yeah, I
I think
also
maybe
put in the YouTube link in the chat because I try to look for an example and I found this video. So do you think it's okay? Because this one is the video for the interaction.
can you
I'm
present?
working on a
Can you
research paper
suggest,
about the future of renewable energy, and I come across a study with finding.
is this good as
yeah,
an
these are
example?
um, can you those interaction videos are the ones I gave you, right? So I in one of the presentations, I had given you a link to all the interaction videos. So if you go to, just give me a second, Thailand. Ugh. So Buren, if you go to the interactions workshop, here, I'll share my screen.
Okay.
I think you can see this, right? So if you go
Yeah.
to interactions, if you go to interactions and you go to day 1, I think you can still see this, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you keep see this one? It says see interaction videos.
Yeah.
We had talked about Ivan Schultz. So if you go to here, click on this. This actually gives you a whole series of them.
Okay.
Right? So
Yeah.
this gives you all the interaction videos.
Yeah.
There might be a
So
couple missing.
yeah, it's the same one that I searched for.
Right. These are all interaction videos right here.
Yeah. Right.
So even this last one, see?
Okay.
The scientific practice of developing and using models is an iterative
Yeah.
practice. As more evidence.
So that's a nice one. It's interesting. That's one, how to use models. So a lot of these deal with, so if you start here at 9 point, can you see this one right here?
Yeah.
Yes.
This one, that starts with
In this video, we will see
talking about modeling.
used as the source of
Yeah,
evidence.
the simulation. Yeah, exactly the same that I put into the chat box.
Actually, these videos
Okay.
are very, very nice. They really give a good sense of what this teaching should look like in the classroom.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. That's why I had given it to them and I was just hoping they would look at them. I didn't really think we had time to play them in the,
Yeah, I
you know,
think we can maybe emphasize that tonight.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
they're pretty
because they
good.
kind of worry that they might do is wrong. So they ask for an example to exactly to see what is has been performed when the teacher teach in the classroom.
Yeah, well, these will be some really nice videos of
Yep.
what goes on in classrooms. So
Yeah.
so this
Okay,
is
thank
the
you.
first one is just me talking.
Mm.
The second one is just the teachers talking. And then the third through the eighth, the 5 videos, those really get into what does the classroom look like. And in the you know, I can try to find the disc, and maybe I can upload some of those videos. I mean, no one's gonna know, so it doesn't matter. I I, I can try to find
Good one.
I can try to find the, you know, if not here. I can try to where's the Amazon book? Anyways, I can try to find the videos that are related to the explanation. I'm not I don't I have to I'm not going to be home for the rest of this week. So I have to find out. I have to There might be a copy in my office. I just have to look.
Okay.
Okay, well, I should probably get to a breakout room, huh?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So we
Anything
go.
else?
No,
No,
Oh, here it
thank
is.
you.
I can try to find the videos that are associated with this. So
yeah, that would be, yeah, great. Yeah, thank you, Joe. And
uh-huh.
yeah, in terms of the book, yes, we will purchase for them, and then
It's a nice read. It was really a great seller
yeah.
in the US, right? So in the US, it really was a nice
Yeah, and we want to purchase so that they and distribute to each team, okay? Yeah, out of
yeah,
the project budget. Yeah.
yeah, it's good. It's a nice, it's nice. I'm biased, of course, right? So so okay, let's go to a breakout room. So
Yeah, okay.
all right.
So we go to let's see.
Oh, there's no one in others now.
Oh,
Yeah, Dr.
actually,
Pachali also joined the let's see, join the Kazakhs team.
okay.
Okay. So where do you want to go, Kesra?
Okay, how where is that Malaysian team?
Malaysia, I haven't seen. Maybe I think maybe they already left.
Maybe she left, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
How about we go to Cambodia first?
Okay, so we'll stay in Cambodia
Okay.
for a while and we'll go to
Yeah, and then we go to Kazakh. Okay.
Thầu bàiចឹងអាហ្នឹងជាការយកឃើញរបស់ខ្ញុំលោកគ្រូហើយមែនតើពួកខ្ញុំនេះគឺអត់តាន់បានប្រហែលអ្នកគ្រូផងអ្នកគ្រូទៅមុនច្រើនជាងខ្ញុំខាងពីតិចហ្នឹងគឺដើរលឿនជាងអានេះឡូវងឹតសូនអរគុណអ្នកគ្រូបាទ
ចាគ្រូដល់ឆ្ល
ដូច
ងកា
ដា
ត់
ច់ភ្លើងលោកគ្រូ
វិញដែរមិញហ្នឹងអឺពួកយើងអត់អីទេដោយសារតែយើង adopt ពីរបស់គេអញ្ចឹងរបៀបសួរសំណួររបៀបអីអញ្ចឹងគេមានខ្លះហើយគ្រាន់ថាយើងអាចយកគ្រប់សកម្មភាពដែលគេមានទាំងអស់យកមកប្រើផ្ទាល់ខ្លួនយើងទេដោយសារតែ contact យើងខុសពីគេអញ្ចឹងយើងគ្រាន់ថាសម្រួលតិចតិចហើយមែនតើទៅយើងសម្រួលទៅដើម្បីបរៀន topic diabetes health and our health ហ្នឹងទៅគ្រូគ្រូរបស់គ្រូរដ្ឋរបស់យើងយើង train គាត់ហើយដល់ពេលអ្នកដែលត្រូវទៅបរៀនសិស្សគឺពួកគាត់ទេមិនមែនយើងទេហើយអ្វីដែលគេចង់បានគឺគេចង់បានឲ្យដល់ទៅសិស្សចា៎
អឺអ្នកគ្រូតាមពិត plan ពួកយើងកន្លែងហ្នឹងយើងយល់បានដល់ទៅត្រឹមហ្នឹងប៉ុន្តែក្នុងការរើសប្រធានបទការរើសបើការរើសប្រធានបទហើយនឹងទម្រង់ដែលគេចង់បាននេះវាពិបាកពីព្រោះទី1ស្តង់ដារដែលលោកចូលគាត់បញ្យល់ហ្នឹងគេហៅស្តង់ដារ new generation science ណា
ចាចា
ហើយអញ្ចឹងក្នុងវាមាន learning objective learn អីបើទៅមើលស្តង់ដារគេនៅទៅធ្វើស្តង់ដារហ្នឹងជិត300ទំព័រ
ចាចា
ព្រោះវាតាក់ទងនឹង STEM ទាំងអស់ហើយដល់ពេលយើងនៅខាងយើងគេហៅថា ដាច់មើលមិនឃើញហ្មងហើយដល់ពេលយើងចង់ទៅធ្វើឲ្យដូចគាត់គឺអ្វីដែលថ្មីបំផុត
ចាចា
ចឹងអាហ្នឹងឯងដែលពិបាកក្នុង
នឹង
ការ
នៅបាក់
ហើយអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំក៏ពិបាក comment ពីណាទៅណាខ្ញុំពិបាក comment មែនទែនឡើយ
ចា
ព្រោះពេលយើងរើសយកអាហ្នឹងយើងអត់បាន baseline យើងថាយើងធ្វើកើតអត់ បាទតែអានេះបើធ្វើថាយើងមានមួយឆ្នាំ ឯងប្រហែលជាធ្វើគ្រប់ដែរ លេងភពចូលមកឲ្យយើងមានបើថាអត់មានការងារស្នូលទៅវាមួយយ៉ាង
បានចារយៈកាយច្រើន
បាទយើងអានេះជា like you know extra ហ្មងហើយ extra គាត់មានដែលព្រះអង្គដែរគាត់ហៅប្រជុំលើសដើមទៀត បាទ
ឥឡូវប្រជុំនៅជាមួយយើងរៀននេះផងប្រជុំមួយខាងលោកដុកទ័ររៀនក្រែងផងដល់ពេលយ៉ាង2 3ថ្ងៃមុន
បាទ
ទៅសាលាផងប្រជុំផងចង់មក
បាទឥឡូវក៏នឹងអង្គុយយកមីនិតមកអានវិញហ្នឹងចង់ដូចសភៅ article ហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងអុយតែនិយាយទៀតទៅយើងមិនមែនប្រជុំទៅយើងល្អអញ្ចឹងគុំ
ចា
តោះ
គាត់អីទៅ
បាទ
ចូលគាត់ថាអត់មានអីសួរគាត់អីយ៉ាងគាត់នៅហ្នឹង
ឥឡូវអ្នកគ្រូបើថានេះយើងខ្ញុំបើថានេះអ្នកគ្រូអាច share comment ដែលគាត់បាននិយាយមួយយើងពីមុនមកហ្នឹងហើយអ្នកគ្រូយល់ថា comment ហ្នឹងអ្នកគ្រូអត់យល់ឡើងណាវិញមិនបើពួកខ្ញុំមានធៀបចូលយើងពង្រួមមួយអ្នកគ្រូវិញព្រោះនេះដើម្បីបញ្យល់ដើម្បី share ទៅគាត់វិញទេហើយអារឿងការងារយើងធ្វើនៅផ្ទៃក្នុងយើងមួយដុកទ័រក្រេងហ្នឹងថាមកតែរឿងមួយទៀតចាស់
ចារឿងមួយ
ចឹង
ទៀត
ណាបាទតែយើងមិនយើងរើសយករបស់អ្នកគ្រូមួយហ្នឹងមកបីគុំគ្នាធ្វើតំណាងសម្រាប់ប្រទេសយើងតែម្ដងទៅចឹងបាទហើយនេះមិនយើងសួរគាត់កន្លែងហ្នឹងហ្មង ចំណុចណាដែលនេះបាទ
ចាទៅចឹងឲ្យខ្ញុំសាក់
ខ្ញុំគិតថាមានតែចឹងសិនឯងបានទៅរួចទៅអញ្ចឹងពួកខ្ញុំក៏អត់បានជួយអីកើតធ្វើ like you know មិតចូលមកពាក់កណ្ដាលខ្ញុំមិនចង់ពាក់កណ្ដាលចង់ចប់ផ្លូវហ្នឹង
ចង់ចូល
បាទ
ចាំខ្ញុំសាក់សួរគាត់ដោយសារខ្ញុំអត់ទាន់មានអាប់ដេតច្រើនទេព្រោះសារ
បាទ
ចេញពីហ្នឹងទៅត្រៀមសិស្សប្រឡងឲ្យស្ការសាលាចុងសប្តាហ៍បានធ្វើអី
បាទ ឥឡូវ
Hello
ចេះ
Hello Joe
Hi, how are you?
Yeah I'm fine and you
I'm good. So I'm here. I don't necessarily want to disrupt your work, but I just thought I'd stop in to see if you have any questions or
yeah,
comments.
yeah we have a lot of questions
Okay.
because we still we still like we cannot find a way but from last time I got the comment from you that I need to get detail in the activity so after we discuss we decide that we still keep the professional learning goal with these 3 questions but we take some our activity to put down here like number 1 orientation meeting, number 2 3-time meeting we have first training, second and third, and we will combine with the learning set that already learned with Dr. 7 learning set we will write it down here and adapt to our country context. Is that possible, Joe?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question.
Question that I want to ask that as last time you comment that our activity is not so that what we exactly do with our trainer and student and we just look back to the learning set in topic held in our hand and we decide to separate our learning also sorry our PD activity like we have one orientation meeting and second is the 3 training we have driving question, CEO framework, and check model. And other is the concern meeting. But we will put our activity in our activity on our hand. Learning set, we have 7 learning set that we adapt from your training to put in this column to show about our activity.
Yeah, I think that's great for you to break it down this way, right? But what I'd like to see, and maybe it's here, but I'm not looking at it. I want to see how are you going to support kids in how are you going to support your teachers in learning about the driving question? How are you going to support your teachers in learning about CER? So I think it's great that you're going to do that, but we'd like to see the details in what you're going to do to support the teachers in learning how to carry out claim evidence and reason in their classroom. What are you going to do to help them know how to do modeling, right? So I'd like to we want to see the specific plans. I think it's great that you broke it down this way, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do on those days?
Actually, we already discussed and note down some idea, and we didn't tap in yet. We just write down on the paper, and maybe we will write down later.
Okay, so if you're writing it down, that's great. Again, we would like very much if you're going to do something on claim evidence and reasoning.
Yeah.
What's your goal? Is your goal to help teachers
Yeah.
how to use it in the classroom? And then what are you going to do? Okay, good. Teachers will be able to construct scientific explanations. Okay, that's a good goal, right? So that's the goal. And then now what are you going to do to help them meet that goal? So that's the next step. So that's the next step.
Next step, the detailed activity will be right down here. We already discussed some idea, but we didn't have it down.
Great.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we'd like to see, right? The plans of what you're going to do to help them understand CER.
Yes, sir.
Sorry to while Joe is here, sir, can I follow up a little bit on these like the detail that you're looking for here? So technically, for example, during the session of CER, are we gonna be using a model from this website and then ask the teacher to propose to the trainer a set of driving question, and then the whole group is selecting the best question? Is that is that the detail that you're looking for, or you want to be a bit more specific? Can you like comment on that, please? Thank you, sir.
I think we would like to see your plans. So let's say you have a 3-hour workshop.
Yes, sir.
What are you going to do during the first hour?
Yeah, sure.
Right. What are you going to do during the second hour? And what are you going to do during the third hour to help teachers meet the goal of being able to write a scientific explanation? So we would just like to see a sequence of plans, a coherent sequence of plans of how you're going to use those 3 hours to support teachers in reading in being able to construct claim evidence and reasoning.
Got it, sir. Got it. Yeah. I think I think we should get more feedback from you when we typed in what a teacher has in the writing. So yeah, that should be all from me. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
So you guys can go back to work. If you have more questions, Kessler and I are here to answer the questions, but otherwise we'd really like you to work so that to make progress.
Yeah. May I switch the language for a little bit? Nè cô.
Yes, absolutely.
Sorry. Nè cô. Nè cô. អញ្ចឹងយើង type ទៅអ្នកគ្រូគាត់នៅទៅយើងទៅសេចូលទៅព្រោះអីតាមពិតអានឹងគាត់ចង់បានសកម្មភាពលម្អិតណាអ្នកគ្រូតែសកម្មភាពលម្អិតហ្នឹងឧទាហរណ៍អ្នកគ្រូរើសយកអានេះHIOH នេះអាហ្នឹងគេ health in hand ហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងយើងនិយាយថាដើម្បីបង្រៀនឲ្យពួកគាត់ធ្វើ driving question ដូចខ្ញុំសួរទៅគាត់មិញអញ្ចឹងថាយើងអាចម៉ោងទី1នេះយើងអាចដាក់ជា phenomenal ឲ្យគាត់មើលអត់ដាក់ឲ្យប្រហែលថាយើងបង្រៀនសិស្ស20នាក់ក្នុងថ្នាក់អញ្ចឹងយើងដាក់ឧទាហរណ៍អីឲ្យគាត់យើងយកវីដេអូ YouTube link អីមកដាក់អញ្ចឹងទៅហើយបន្ទាប់មកយើងឲ្យគាត់នឹងបំបែកគ្នាជាក្រុមឧបមាថា20នាក់យើងបំបែកជា5ក្រុមទៅហើយឲ្យគាត់ធ្វើបង្កើត driving question មកហើយអញ្ចឹងពេលឲ្យកូនសិស្សមួយក្រុមគាត់បង្កើត driving question យក driving question ហ្នឹងមក present ហើយអញ្ចឹងយើងជាគ្រូហ្នឹងយើងដឹកនាំ discussion ដើម្បីរើសយក best driving question អញ្ចឹងណាអ្នកគ្រូយើងសាកសេអាហ្នឹងមកហើយឲ្យគាត់ comment តវិញព្រោះខ្ញុំមើលទៅអ្វីដែលអ្នកគ្រូសេនេះវានៅគេហៅថាគេហៅថាកម្រិតទ្រឹស្ដីហ្នឹងគ្រូ
ចាអត់មាន exactly ហេតុ
បាទអញ្ចឹងមានសាកទេអ្នកគ្រូសាកទៅអ្វីលើមិនគ្រូមានអីទៅសិនអ្នកគ្រូថតរូបផ្ញើមកក៏បានដែរពួកខ្ញុំជួយទៅសេហើយបើដាក់ក្នុង Google Doc ពួកខ្ញុំជួយទៅសេក៏បានដែរអ្នកគ្រូថតរូបឲ្យផ្ញើដាក់ចូលមកបាទបើ Google Doc ពួកខ្ញុំជួយទៅសេទៅបានច្រើនទាំងអស់គ្នាហើយលឿនផងបាទម្នាក់ទៅសេម្នាក់សេម្ដុំម្នាក់សេម្ដុំទៅវាបានលឿនណាអ្នកគ្រូបាទជាអ្នកគ្រូសេម្នាក់ឯងបាទ
សារទៅតែបាន discuss គ្នាថ្ងៃមិញដែរតែពេលចឹងបានដឹងថាដាក់អីខ្លះចឹងតែគ្រាន់ថាឥឡូវបើសិនជាលោកគ្រូអាចជួយចង់បានcase study ពីព័ត៌មានពី diabetes នៅស្រុកយើង
បាទ
diabetes នៅស្រុកយើងហ្នឹងដើម្បីយកមកដាក់នៅក្នុង orientation meeting ហ្នឹងគឺយើង introduce គាត់គេចេះគេបង្ហាញវីដេអូឲ្យគេសួរពីវីដេអូហ្នឹងថាពេលដែលមើលវីដេអូហ្នឹងមានសំណួរអីខ្លះអញ្ចឹងណាហើយ
ហ្នឹងហើយអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំទៅរកវីដេអូ diabetes ជាភាសាខ្មែរឬក៏ភាសាអធិកម្ម
ភាសាអីក៏បានដែរប៉ុន្តែជាព័ត៌មានស្រុកខ្មែរដោយសារយើងសិក្សាយើង base ទៅលើប្រទេសយើងចង់ដឹងពីស្រុកខ្មែរដោយសារពួកខ្ញុំសើចរកទៅវាមានតែជារបៀបព័ត៌មានហើយបើមិនចឹងទេវីដេអូដែរប៉ុន្តែជាវីដេអូដែលបង្ហាញពីទូទៅពេកវាមិនមែនជា case study របស់អ្នកណាម្នាក់អញ្ចឹងវាគ្រាន់តែបង្ហាញថាជំងឺហ្នឹងជាជំងឺយ៉ាងម៉េចកើតឡើងមកពីអីខ្លះព្យាបាលយ៉ាងម៉េចវាបណ្ដាលមកបញ្ហាខ្លះអញ្ចឹង
Myrni, this is probably really important for you. So start tomorrow. We're going to ask each group to present their plan. So everybody will get about 30 minutes to present their plans in 30 to 35 minutes, and then we'll have comments and questions on it. So we're hoping to use today for you to prepare either for tomorrow or Thursday to be able to present your plans. And then next week, what we're going to ask each group to do is actually present a lesson. So perhaps you might want to help your teachers learn how to do modeling. So we'd like you to present a 15 to 20-minute lesson on how you're going to help your teachers learn modeling or CER, or how you're going to contextualize any one of the one units. So that's the plans going forth. So today, we're hoping that you will focus on getting ready to present your plans either tomorrow or on Thursday. And then next week, we're going to ask you to present a lesson, a short lesson. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so today we will discuss about the health in our hands plan. And tomorrow each group will present the plan of what topics, what unit lesson.
It's really up to them. So today is not really health in our hands. It can be anyone.
Okay.
We just want you to work on your professional development plans. If
Okay.
it's health in our hands or interactions or water quality. And then tomorrow or Thursday, we'd like you to present one of those in fairly detail so everybody can see what you're doing and learn from each other.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Hi,
So
good evening, Dr. Bayudi.
Good evening, Dr. Kisara.
Yeah,
So
good
finally, I
evening.
can join from Eastern Indonesia.
Ah,
Okay.
good evening to you.
Yes, so we just finished our first national meeting, coordinated meeting, last week in Yogyakarta. Okay.
Oh, okay.
We
Yeah.
able to bring the Ministry of Education, but they need to clarification. So on Thursday, I will meet them in my office, Jakarta.
Oh,
I
that's
will update
great.
you later on.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. So yeah, it's each team has made progress. Dr. Wayudi
Yes.
and Dr. Murni and Dr. Pandu and yes, the partners have been very diligently working on the plan. So we believe that tomorrow and the next day, when they share in detail,
plan.
they can exchange that what strategies, what method that they are going to use in their PD. And I think, in this way, they learn a lot from each other. And next week, I think when we plan to ask them to deliver the lessons, we mean that they demonstrate. Yeah, they act as if they were trainers, and participants will act as if they were trainees, and then see that what kind of strategy they are going to use. And I know that they can adjust as appropriate because it's virtual, right? Yeah.
So Dr. Kestera, next week should we invite our teachers to join, or what kind of demonstration class that?
Yeah, I think among ourselves. I think
okay.
because this is like a rehearsal. It's like
okay.
practice. Yeah, that we also can learn from each other that how the other group is going to conduct the training as the lesson. I think it would be worthwhile. Yeah, and then you can pick any lesson that you think is appropriate to deliver it virtually.
Yes. So kinda micro teaching.
Yes, it's like micro teaching.
Okay.
That's right. And we expect that each group, they can contribute something, right? Some strategies that we can learn from. Yeah. And so Dr. Murni also has a plan already about, actually she tried out, right, some lessons with her students already.
Yeah.
How was the
but we cannot actually complete all the content. For example, water quality. We just pick up some of them because when we show to the teachers, secondary school teachers, and they say that the meeting time for water quality in secondary school science class is not I mean, we think that we can apply for 5 weeks, but so for 5 weeks it means that we can cover all the topic that presenting in the water quality, but somehow it seems quite difficult, so I just pick up some of the theme and for example, just concentrating on the pH, on the temperature, and then particles and ecosystem of the stream. Then finally, we just introduce or put the one of the action of water quality by asking the student to have the water purification system. But before they made that water purification system, they also make a modeling for that. So that's that we have tried to my students, to university students. Yeah.
Was it well received by them? They were, you think?
Yeah. The students well think at the first time it's quite difficult to to introduce them as a interdisciplinary, as I mentioned before, that in Indonesia the topic of water quality is actually we talking about the water pollution, but our topic about pH and also temperature is in different topics, in different grades. So that's why when we talk about water quality as one of the thematic issue, then they start to think how to put the topics together. So that's one of our difficulties here, but I hope that we are thinking in the future. I mean, we have to talk and we have to reform the school curriculum, because as I mentioned that actually in Indonesia schools currently they give the autonomy for teachers to redesign the curriculum. I hope that they will choose to choose one theme or three themes, and then we can put the relevant topics in one theme, so we can learn such as water quality as one of the theme that we study about. And I also try to introduce the practices of NGSS, because I think that's really important, about asking question, then go to the designing the factors and also modeling, because our curriculum, the practices or the competencies that in focusing in Indonesia is actually scientific process skills. So there are no modeling there. So modeling is quite new for us to be implemented in the science class. So that's also I hope that I just introduced my student about Sage Modeler, and then they try to do the statics one and also dynamics one. But I'm not sure whether we can also deliver the same situation, the same way to secondary teachers. For teacher training, I mean, for my student, it's quite easy to learn about the modeling. Because they are well known about the technology and it's a bit easy for them to learn about such modeling.
I think, I don't know, like even in Thailand, we learn about 5E, right? But actually, when coming to making explanation about the phenomena, I think it's there's still room for teachers to help students make a better explanation, right? And I think CR is quite a clear, a good strategy to help students make a better explanation by using evidence, and then linking with the science principles, right? And then making the claim. I think even with existing curricula, teaching student also maybe can apply the CER in the existing curricula and modeling, right, to help the explanation in even in different subject area or different phenomena.
Yeah.
I think that's what we should try to focus on, that how they can apply as much as they can. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. On training for the CAR, scientific explanation, that's also quite difficult when I apply to my students, because they just do the simple claiming, for example, agree or not agree. And then when we talk about the evidence, it's quite okay for them because they just can see the data.
Yeah.
So, as Professor Joe also mentioned, that reasoning is the difficult part, the most difficult part in scientific explanation. So I also experienced that because my students, undergraduate student, is also have difficulties on giving the reason, the conceptual reasoning for each case that we show them. That.
Yeah, I think this, I mean, because and I believe that because they were used to a different kind of explanation, right? Or yes, no, right? So I think it.
Right. So one of the things you want to do when you do claim, evidence, and reasoning, you want to tell them that you're not, a claim isn't just I agree. A claim is actually writing a complete statement that answers the question by relating one variable to the other variable, right? So claim is, as I increase temperature, the pressure will increase. That's a full claim, not that I agree, but so if your question is, what happens to the pressure inside a container if I increase the temperature? Let's say that's your question. So then the claim would be that as temperature increases, pressure increases. What's your evidence for that? Well, my evidence for that is that as I add more heat, if I transfer more energy to the system, I notice that the pressure goes up because I either have a pressure gauge on it or I can see it expanding, right? You can say that if you take a bag, for instance, even if you do a very simple experiment, right? You take a plastic bag that was initially filled with air, and then you seal it and you put it in the freezer, it's going to collapse, right? Yeah. So then when you take it out, it's going to expand. And so the teachers could, the evidence would be that as the bag warms in room temperature, I see it getting bigger and bigger and bigger. That would be the evidence. And then the reasoning would have to be that as temperature increases, the molecules move faster, hitting the sides of the wall of the plastic bag with more force, causing it to expand, right? It's not that I added anything more to the bag. We didn't add anything more. So what causes the bag to puff up, right? The bag puffs up because the molecules or the particles move faster, depending on what grade level you're at. So it is, you're absolutely correct. It's very challenging for students to write claim, evidence, and reasoning because we're not used to it in our educational systems. And so that's why it's so important, because we want kids not just to be able to recall little facts, but actually be able to apply them to be able to explain various phenomena that they might experience in their lives.
Yeah, because when we talk about the molecules, the issue of molecules, actually, because my students is biology teachers candidates, so they are not thinking about the molecules issue when they think about the reasoning. So when we show them about the chemistry experiments, such as the impact of temperature or the impact of what is it, mix the substances, they do not go to think about the molecule. So that's why we also think, well, oh, that's because of the basic knowledge or basic concept about chemistry or physics is quite not too good, so good in Indonesia. So that's why even the university student cannot give the good reasoning for that.
Right. So what you want to do, Mira, I just gave you I picked that simple example of I took a bag out of the freezer because it's simple, and as educators we all know that one, right? But you and your class, because your class is biology, you want to focus on some biological phenomena, right? So why is it? What happens if what a question could be, what would happen to the growth of a plant if one gets more sunlight, another one gets less sunlight, and one plant gets no sunlight, right? So then a claim could be that, a plant needs sunlight in order to grow and be healthy and have a healthy green color. What's my evidence? Well, I know the one that was planted in the direct sunlight grew very healthy. The one that only had partial sunlight grew somewhat, and the one that was in the dark grew very very thin and straggly, right? So that's my evidence. And then we'd have to have some reasoning, and the reasoning must be that the plant needs to take in energy from the sun in order to it depends on what grade level you're at, right? So but the plant needs sunlight in order to undergo photosynthesis, in order to create food, so it can use the food it creates, develops, in order to, for it to nourish, right? So the sunlight is very important for a plant. So you need to take if I was introducing CER to biology students, I would use various biological examples, right? The goal isn't to teach any one of the units. The goal is to ensure that your pre-service teachers in this case are very knowledgeable of ways to really get kids to think deeply using scientific reasoning. And that's what CER allows you to do. It allows kids to think scientifically because they have to make a claim, support it with evidence, and use scientific ideas. I had a friend, actually, an old college friend of mine, who visited me this past weekend, and he's also he's an academic as well, but he's in economics. And he was just asking me what kind of work I'm doing right now. So I started talking to him about some of the assessment tasks I write. And he said, his comment to me was, oh, those are good questions. Those get kids to think and use scientific reasoning. And that's what we want them to do. We want kids to think and use scientific reasoning. And that's what claim, evidence, and reasoning is all about. It's getting the kids to think like a scientist. And it's not just having them know the facts of science. It's getting them to apply the facts of science.
Yeah.
Right. So I would, that's our goal. I don't want to speak for Kesra and Buren, but that's our goal. Our goal is to help everybody be able to use their knowledge and think, and be able to think scientifically. You apply scientific reasoning and not just know.
Yes, it's the same goal as the project has set. Yeah. Oh.
Okay. There is a question about the translation of the materials. Yeah, we actually have translated the water quality units, but yeah, and currently working on held in our hands and interaction. Yeah, but have not accomplished yet.
Oh, that's nice. How did you do that? Did you use the AI?
No.
Human translations.
In my team, we actually work
Wow.
with students and
Oh,
lecturers. So we
wow.
divided the team into three teams. One in working on water quality, one's in out in our hands, and other teams in interaction. So the students, the university students, help us to translate the materials, and during while they translating, they also learn about the unit lesson and some part of the
Yeah,
materials.
that's great. Yeah, I also hope that maybe in the future when your teachers when teaching students feel confident about delivering the lesson in the classroom, you can videotape them.
Yeah.
Some of the ones that you think can be a model classroom.
Yeah.
For future trainings, right? So that you have a good material.
Yes.
That's one of our deliverables, Dr. Kesara.
Yeah, that's yeah, it will be it will be materials for that are useful for future expansion. Yeah. That's
Okay, well,
nice.
I need to pop into the Kazakhstan
Okay.
and breakout room.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Thanks
leave
so
and
much, you. Thanks so much.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Mayudi and Dr. Mani.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr.
bye-bye.
Kasar.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dr. Kesar, by the way, so for the research group, please let us know if you want to have like a meeting together.
Yes. For the researcher group, yes, I want to set up a meeting with Dr. Dan, right? So I plan to write to you tomorrow, but I think the day after, like maybe next week, if there is any day that good for you and the team, right? So because I think of the time, I think we might need to do it in the morning time.
Оксана, покажите, что мы сделали. Коллеги, покажите, что мы сделали.
Sure. Hi, good evening. Are you here?
Или давайте обсуждать вот тот момент, который я говорил. Что нужно все-таки общие моменты должны быть концептуальные.
Оксаны нет.
Я просто прошу прощения. Good evening, Joe.
Good evening. I just want you to know that I'm here. I don't necessarily want to disturb your work, but if you have any questions or comments, I'm here to try to chime in and support you.
Okay, I think we have some questions to you. As we understood, we should to prepare the general plan of our PD. It is clear?
Yes. So tomorrow or Thursday, we would like you to prepare a general your professional development plans, right? To show us what you're going to do, right? What are your goals? How are you going to accomplish those goals, and how are you going to know you accomplished them? And then next week, which we'd like you to actually demonstrate one of your lessons. So it's like teaching a mini lesson to the group about what you will be doing in the professional learning. Does that make sense?
Yes, I think so. So we should to show you how we understood this, and if it is correct, you tell us, okay?
Okay.
How we understand it. Virik Romanovich,
Yeah,
could you help me, please?
yeah. I'm sorry, but actually I have poor internet now and I can't just turn on my video. Sorry for that. So first of all, we are going to add first slide on the first slide the title of the program and logo. Okay, on the next second and third slides, we will add goals of the program. Objects and so on, the results of that program. Can you move down,
The main
please?
results and main goal of a
Yeah.
common program.
Um,
Okay. The next one.
So yeah, on the first slide, we will add the next information. On the first column, we will have themes of introduction of that 3 units. On the second column, we will add the goals of that units. Sorry, content. On the second column, we will have content. And we will add the one more column where we will expand these topics. We will add the exact topics of each lesson. And on the last column, we will add the hours. We just put these hours, but it will be changed. So can you move down?
Okay. And we decide to put some agenda by day after day, what our слушатели
Participants?
Yes, what our participants see what they will do in each day, day after day. We conduct it. And after that, we should present each unit in its own slide and to show more detail on it.
Okay.
About interaction, water quality, and health in our hands. Maybe in table format to show the topic, the goal, the main activities, and the hours on each lesson in it. And after that, I would like to ask you, shall we to present one lesson or we need to show only the main plan?
So the way Kessler and I talked about it would be next week you would present a lesson, and this week you just present your overall plans, right? But your overall plan should
the
be
lesson
fairly.
also next week.
The lessons next week, but your plans for this week should be pretty detailed. So what if I go in and it says day one, and it says in day one, we're going to help the kid, we're going to help people understand. We'll support students and we'll support the participants in modeling. Then I should see a very clear sequence of how you're going to help them understand modeling, right? So you don't have to demonstrate that, but I should be able to read a plan of how you're going to do that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay, it's more clear. Yeah, I think so. So we should do write the plan day after day of our PD on this week, tomorrow, or the next day, tomorrow, and on the next week we should to show any lesson, one lesson present to you and to our страны, боже мой.
Your colleagues.
Yes, to our colleagues. Sorry.
It's not actually showing me. Kessler and I are hoping that we all learn from each other, right? So the goal is actually to present it to your colleagues in the other countries so they can see how you do it. So maybe it will help them understand how to do their thing better.
Oh, okay. It is clear. Thank you so much. So one lesson on any topic. Yes? Any units.
Unit,
One
unit,
lesson
yes.
on any topic or any unit. That's correct.
Oh, okay.
Is
Super.
there
Thank you
any
so much.
is
Very
there
much.
yeah, is there any time limitation? How long will it
Yes.
last?
35 minutes, I
Right. So tomorrow
thought.
we'd like you to present about 35 minutes. And next week we'd like you to present about 35 minutes. So both days about 30 to 35 minutes.
30 to 35 minutes.
And
Okay.
then we'll have questions and comments for you.
So
Okay. Thank you so much.
do we participate so we have 5 teams and 5 teams will present 5 lessons. Am I right?
That's correct.
No, only one lesson.
Each team will present 1 lesson, so there'll be 5 lessons.
Yeah. And each one will last about 35 minutes. Am I right?
Yeah, because we have 2 hours, so I think if we
Ah.
have 35 minutes, we'll be okay.
Okay.
30 minutes, 35 minutes.
Thank you.
Thank you, John. Should we talk in our local language to be clear with our colleague?
When you're working on your own, you can certainly talk in your own language so you can make good progress. But tomorrow you need to talk in English so that the whole team can understand you.
Yes, we understood
Not
it.
everybody understands.
Okay. 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 Thank you, Joe. Thank you so much.
We'll let you go back to work and speak in your own language. I'll stay here for a little bit to see if you have any more questions, but you can go back to work and speak in your own language. And then at about 1/4 to 15 minutes before the hour, we're going to call everybody back and see who's going to present tomorrow and who's going to present on Thursday.
Okay. Thank you.
10 minutes left there.
Right, so you have about 10 more minutes of work.
Окей. Юрий Курманович, поехали.
Да, все хорошо.
Помимо всего прочего, нам еще нужен урок. Да? Но это на следующей неделе. В краткосрочной перспективе на завтра нам нужен план прям по дням. Правильно?
Ага.
Да. Нам нужно прям не столько цели, я так поняла, сколько, цели в том числе, сколько последовательно, день за днем, как мы будем, собственно говоря, это делать.
Да. Еще нам надо понять, в общем, нам конкретно надо план разработать, потому что мы еще должны, то есть мы должны еще ответить, как они, то есть мы должны потом в конце понять, вообще достигли ли мы этих целей, не достигли, то есть как-то оценить должны же это еще, то есть
результаты,
да. То есть в планах должно это отражаться, как мы будем это вот видеть, то есть достигаются наши цели, не достигаются,
как
в
обычно,
общем, инструментарий. Вот это тоже
Коллеги,
надо
давайте, может быть, поделим, как вот мы по юнитам сейчас сидим, чтобы каждый расписал там, сколько у нас часов.
Айбековна, это нужно делить, но нужно делить конкретно. Нам надо сделать разбивку по дням. То есть нам
Я
нужно
поняла, да.
сколько
Мы
дней?
берем
2 недели? И потом
интеракшн берем и по дням прям делим, сколько на него, что мы делаем в первый день, второй, третий. У нас же так. А introduction и заключение, то надо будет общее сделать. Или кто там остался без юнитов, может, они делают. Потому что так будет более продуктивно.
Все-таки
не собрать потом это все в одно.
Да.
Введение и заключение можно общими усилиями сделать, потому что это очень обобщающие моменты, их нельзя на одного человека навешивать. Ни введение, ни заключение. Это потом общими усилиями можно дописать.
Нет, один человек может сделать, а вы потом одобрим или не одобрим.
Да,
Нет.
это же все равно
Надо
будет
по
все на
юнитам
обсуждение.
работать, как мы работали. Это хорошо.
Введение, мне кажется, это сделать легче будет и заключение. Вот сейчас нам надо конкретно юниты разбить, темы, вот это вот часы. То есть что там у нас самостоятельно.
Давайте юниты темы день за днем. Просто хотя бы разобьем по часам. Что мы собираемся делать? У нас всего, я так понимаю, здесь, если день за днем у нас вот эта система работает, давайте хотя бы примерно прикинем, что мы собираемся делать в это время.
Да.
Согласны?
Общий образец сделаем, а потом будем заполнять.
Получается, у нас всего 5 дней в неделю же, не будут проходить всю эту историю? Ой.
Сколько мы часов выделили еще раз, Оксана Владимировна, на каждый юнит?
20.
Пока по
20, да?
20 часов.
На 5 дней, да, мы
1,
делим?
2, 3, 4, 5, а потом
Это,
еще 6, 7, 8 и 9, да?
ага, это значит,
Так,
получается, мы по 4 часа, да?
вторая неделя. 6, 7, так, 8 пусть будет. Так, ладно, это уберем пока. Day.
Мы можем пока
9.
онлайн, офлайн
10.
написать через слэш, да? Онлайн, офлайн через слэш написать,
Так,
чтобы не
так пока видно,
акцентировать.
коллеги? А, он прыгнул сюда. Я думаю, куда он делся? Я сейчас вниз спущу, чтобы он туда-сюда не скакал. Получается, вот эти вот full day — это просто общая система, половинка или полный, ладно? Мы потом определим систему, как это будет выглядеть. Давайте поговорим о том, что мы делаем в первый день, во второй, в третий, и сразу определим ответственных. Хорошо? Согласны все?
Мгм. Начинаем с water quality, да, или с чего-то?
Наверное, не с
Оксана,
water
можно
quality. Нам надо
уточнить?
начать...
Понимаю
Да,
немножко.
Я что-то запуталась. Это что за дни? Это обучение наших учителей?
Да,
да,
курса, да,
да.
нашего.
Тогда мы,
Это,
получается, мы должны эти 72 часа на сколько дней, да? Правильно я
да,
понимаю?
да,
Да, да, да.
да, да, да.
Но дело в том, что
Сказали
здесь
100
тогда
часов.
другая загвоздка. У нас-то в день 2
Какая?
часа, помните, мы говорили, что вузовский, ну мы же не можем на целый день. 2-3 часа в день. Это сколько дней тогда будет?
Они вузовские можем, вузовские можем. У нас
Вот
есть
ага.
такая практика, что у нас
А по
последние на 2
часам.
недели освобождены.
Тогда по часам, а не по дням. Я вот это что-то первый раз такую, что-то я не понимаю.
По часам
Нет, они
будет
вот день первый пишут, и в нем сколько часов. Я так поняла, у них такая
Сколько
система.
часов, да. День второй, сколько часов. Давайте так сделаем.
Ну
Вот так.
ладно, там
Вот это
бесполезно спорить, все равно надо делать, как они просят.
Да, да, да.
Я тоже
Вот,
так думаю. Давайте и наши добавим. Пускай будет день первый. Вот давайте по часам разобьемся, а потом нумерацию переделаем, потому что, кажется, я сделала лишнее. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ладно, это если еще резерв пойдет. Первый день. По сколько часов мы берем в день? Инна Валерьевна, сколько обычно выставляют?
Это зависит от того,
Смотря
сколько.
когда это будет. Если в вечернее время 2 часа, если на каникулах можно и 5 часов. Я говорю, поэтому я не
От
понимаю.
производства, по крайней мере, вузовские, когда мы говорили с Нурланом Мировичем, он говорил, что это будет у нас как раз время каникулярных сессионных отчетов, и что у нас не должно быть проблем с тем, что преподаватели будут находиться на курсах. Поэтому мы же можем брать полные дни. У нас в ВУЗе есть такая практика, когда преподаватель на время прохождения курсов освобождается на полный рабочий день для работы с курсовым материалом.
Ай, не знаю, я насчет вот
То есть это
этого
не дополнительно.
сомневаюсь.
Надо расписать по часам,
Почему? Я
потому
сама
что,
так делаю.
учителей мы будем учить в одном формате, а преподавателей вузов в другом формате. Потом количество часов можно будет поделить по дням как угодно. Если у нас на юнит 20
Хорошо.
часов,
Ладно,
первый день 4
давайте.
часа.
Как хотите. Как хотите
Допустим,
табличку.
допустим, послушайте, первый день 4 часа, да, если это очно. Тогда в первый день введение, все, отстрелялись и пошли. А если очно, а если это онлайн, соответственно, 4 часа никто не выдержит. Это надо будет делить на 2 дня. Логично? Ну, логично.
Folder. If you go to our, if you go to the Thailand folder,
Okay.
just give me a second. I'll share my screen. So go to the Thailand folder. If you go under Joe's explanation, oh, sorry, I share. If you go to our Thailand folder and you go under Joe explanation, there's that's the movie I showed for doing explanation. Then I actually found this old movie for modeling. Right? It's pretty old, but it's not bad. Shows a 6th grade classroom it's, it's kind of short, 7 minutes. So if people want to look at that, they can look at that too. Anyways, I did that just now.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And who do you want to present tomorrow? I'm going to suggest that tomorrow, Thailand presents first and then Kazakhstan.
Okay.
Or she might be able to present too. The lady from Indonesia. Right? So I don't know, who do you want to go tomorrow? Do you want to ask for volunteers?
Yeah. Yeah, we can ask for volunteer. Yeah.
And if not,
we because for Thailand, right? The Parinda, the one that usually presenting, right? Because she is not here today.
okay, so you'll call her and ask her to present tomorrow?
Yeah, we will check that if because earlier Dr. Pachali is here, was here, but I didn't see her anymore. I think we need to check, check with so I think maybe we can try to have Thailand present or else.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to close the breakout rooms.
Yeah.
So that we can discuss who's going to present tomorrow. How's that?
Yeah, and maybe you also can share this folder with them that
Sure. Well, let's get who's going to present first.
Yes.
Because I can share this tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I just closed the breakout rooms, I think. Yes. They'll close in 54 minutes or 54 seconds.
You still share your screen?
I'll stop.
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Excuse me.
Yes.
Hi.
Can you send me into Cambodia room?
Oh, we are calling back. Yeah, we are asking all to come back to this room, to the main room.
Yeah. I come back to the room.
Yeah.
So I think everybody should be back by now. So welcome back, everybody. What Kessler and I would like to use these last couple of minutes to see who will present tomorrow. We need at least 2 groups tomorrow. Each group will get between 30 and 35 minutes. And then we'll have some questions or comments from the group. And so we'd like to have at least 2 groups for tomorrow, but we could have 3. And then we'll have 3 groups on the next day. So everybody's going to have to present. So it does, so eventually you'll have to present. So we need someone who would like to go first. The good thing about going first is you get it over with, right? You get it out of the way. So, and if you're last, then you always got to wait, right? So, who wants to wait? So who would like to go first? Which group would volunteer to go first tomorrow?
I saw a lot of hands.
I'm gonna raise hand, but it's not to volunteer for the first to go first. I have a few things to actually ask and request.
Yes.
If you don't mind, may I?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm Chumnan from Cambodia and an instructor from NIE, Cambodia, of course. After reviewing what we have done so far, I believe it would be best that we learn from our team, our friend country who have been a little bit ahead of us on this preparation. As you might have noticed that, yes, we've been like participating in a pattern that are not very, something that we are proud of, but we wish to be part of this by learning from what other friend country show, and up to this point we have also learned about a certain format that we need to do and comply. So it would be best that we learn from our friends, and then we will update what we have so far and then try to fit to what you want to see. So yes, that's what I want.
Okay, so we can put Cambodia on Thursday. I think that's fine. Is that right, Kesra? So we're okay with doing that, but
Yeah.
we still need someone to volunteer for tomorrow.
Yeah. And Dr. Nan, right? I like to share with you that last week, we saw a good plan from Cambodia. Professor Joe, can witness that, and I think that Cambodia has had a good start of the plan, right? And even you might not have, I don't know, like finish it all. But I think whatever you have, I think it would be a good exchange in terms of also learn from others and also present that what you have in plan. Yeah, so I would like to cheer you up and encourage that you already had a good frame, right? And if you add something more, and I even brag about it, with Dr. Heng Preng last week, even though you came later, but you have catch up very well,
Thank you, Dr. Kessa. Thank you. We'll do our best. Just
Yes.
let's let the team vote out whether we can or not. But I think this is my honest feeling. So
yes. I haven't seen anyone volunteer for tomorrow.
Well, I would like to ask if the Kazakhstan group would feel comfortable presenting tomorrow.
Actually, we would like to ask Thursday, but if okay, can you give us a minute to decide this problem? Yeah.
Sure.
And then I'm also wondering if Murni can present tomorrow. Seems like you've made good progress on some of the plans.
I will try.
Okay.
Yeah.
But for tomorrow, because from Indonesia, there are 3 universities representing Indonesia. So tomorrow I will presenting my university plan. Is it okay?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Kazakhstan team is agree to present tomorrow.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so tomorrow we'll have Murni will present her university, and then we'll have Kazakhstan present. And I think Kessler is going to ask Thailand also. So
Yeah. Yeah, we will. Yeah. We will get a confirmation from them very soon. Okay. Mm.
and then on Thursday, depending on how far we get tomorrow, we'll have either 2 groups on Thursday or 3 groups on Thursday.
Mm.
Are there any comments or questions? Again, the goal for this, you can think of it like when I first presented the features of high quality instructional materials. One of the features of high quality instructional materials is always to have an artifact at the end, right? So we have a question, how do we lead professional learning? You've been working at doing that. And so now at the end, we're going to present our artifact. And our artifact for you is your plans. And so tomorrow we're going to see some of your plans, which is your artifact about the work we've accomplished the last several weeks and how do you plan professional learning. And then next week you'll actually demonstrate a lesson. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. Each group will have between 30 and 35 minutes. We'll get started pretty promptly so that we can have time for questions as well. And someone requested if I had some videos. I don't have too many videos, but I'll share my screen with you.
So I'm sorry. What time will tomorrow again, Dr. John?
What time?
Yes.
We start again at it depends on what country you're in.
At the same time today, right?
Yes, same time as today.
Okay.
Same time.
Makes sense. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen. And if you, I think you can also see my screen. I created a folder called Joe's Explanation Movie. And that's simply the video that I already showed you when we did explanation. But it goes through the whole process, so you might want to look at it. You can certainly use it in combination with the PowerPoints that are up there. And then someone also wanted to know if we had a video on modeling. I did find it old. This is fairly old, but I did find a model. If you go to modeling, there is a video in there about how to support students in evaluating models. It's a fairly old video, but it's pretty good. It's not using Sage. It's using it's more paper pencil modeling, but you'll see how you'll see an example of a school in the U.S. Having students get involved in modeling. I'll try to find some others. You'll also remember if you go to the interactions folder, I think you can still see this, and you go to day one if you look at our PowerPoints on day one, and you just go down a few slides, you'll see interaction videos. If you click on that, $5 burger. Can you still see this, I hope?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes.
So these are several videos on how to do interactions. But more importantly, if you look down here, it says developing and using models. So you have part 1, part 2, and part 3. So those are 3 good videos in a row that are each around 10 minutes long, either a little more or a little less, and really help you understand the process of building models. So I think those are some good starts as far as videos, and feel comfortable using any one of those videos, right? Those are all, you're more than welcome to use any of them. And I don't know if anybody has any other comments or questions. Otherwise, I look really forward to seeing everybody tomorrow and you presenting your plans for professional learning tomorrow, and then the rest of the team presenting your professional plans on Thursday. Any comments or questions? Okay, great. Well, everybody have a good evening, and I will see you tomorrow night or tomorrow evening.
Okay,
Okay, thank
good
you.
evening.
Bye-bye. Good
Bye.
night.
Bye.
Thank you, Dr.
Bye.
John.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
See
See
you
you tomorrow.
tomorrow. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.